Hi guys, Ben Bowles here, photographer and videographer, and here are my top tips to being self-employed. So my first job when I came out of school was working in a music shop. I was terrible at it and I only lasted 2 weeks. So from then on I knew retail and music in a sort of a shop environment wasn't for me. So from there it was a good learning experience because I knew my skill set wasn't for the retail sector. And so if you are in a job, if part-time, full-time, and it doesn't quite work out, obviously it can be very negative at the time, but it's always a great learning experience. When working with people on set, whether it's work experience or paid work, there's a few things I always look for when I meet a young person for the first time. The first thing is punctuality. If I've set up a meeting and I've asked a person to be at a certain point, I expect them to be there. So that's the first key thing, because obviously if we're on set and we need to be at a shoot, I need to rely on that person to be there at a certain time. So punctuality is absolutely key. Second one is probably passion. They've really got to have a passion for either photography or videography or whatever you're interviewing, or whatever you're interviewing for. There might be 5, 10, 15 people going for that role, and I will always pick someone who's obviously passionate and really sort of into that subject. So that's the second thing. Always show passion and enthusiasm for your interview. The third thing is do your research. So if you're interviewing for a company, do your research on the how the organisation started, how many people are there, the values and the ethics of the organisation. If you're interviewing for a self-employed person, again, do your research into what makes them tick, what got them into the industry. And this is really important because there might be stages at the interview where you get to ask questions. Now, there's nothing worse than an interview going very silent when they say to you, have you got any questions? So this is really key because it shows you're interested, it shows that you've done your research, and it shows that you've sort of gone out of your way to be prepared for your interview.